Good evening and welcome back to 1TV News with me, Isma. Let's start with some national news. Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah is under mounting pressure to resign following a trial court's decision to file charges related to the alleged Mysore Urban Development Authority land scam. The opposition Bharatiya Janata Party and its ally, the Janata Dal Secular, have been vocal in their calls for his resignation with protests organized by party workers. Compounding his troubles, Siddaramaiah is now facing similar demands from within the ruling Congress party. Veteran Congress leader KB Koliwad, a five-time MLA and former Assembly Speaker, has publicly suggested that the Chief Minister step down to prevent further embarrassment to the party. Koliwad, who is also the President of the Congress State Disciplinary Committee, expressed that Siddaramaiah could return to the position after clearing the allegations against him. Koliwad stated, "This is my personal request. After he clears these blemishes, he can come back. After all, he is supported by all MLAs and the Congress High Command." Union Minister including Prahlad Joshi and BJP leader Rajiv Chandrasekhar have echoed similar sentiments, emphasizing that the situation is being exploited by opposition parties. In response, Siddaramaiah noted the dual judgments impacting his position, referring to the opinions of both the High Court and public sentiment, while mentioning Prime Minister Narendra Modi's recent comments in Haryana as indicative of the political climate.
ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ದೂರುದಾರರು ಜನಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಗಳ ಏನ್ರಿ ನೀವು ಗಲಾಟೆ ಮಾಡೋದು ನಿಲ್ಸ್ರಿ, ನೀವು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಜನಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಗಳ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಹೈಕೋರ್ಟ್ನವರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಆದೇಶದ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಒಂದು ಆದೇಶ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆದೇಶದ ಪ್ರತಿ ನನಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಪೂರ್ಣ ಆದೇಶವನ್ನು ಓದಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕುತೂಹಲ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಾನು ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಸಿಕ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, ನಾನು ಈಗ ಕೇರಳ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದರಿಂದ 6 ಗಂಟೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕದು. ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನೆನ್ನೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾವು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಗೇಷನ್ ಎದುರಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ತಯಾರಾಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ತನಿಖೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ಎದುರಲ್ಲ. ಕಾನೂನು ರೀತಿಯ ಹೋರಾಟ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ತಯಾರಾಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಿನ್ನೆ ಈ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈಗಲೂ ಅದೇ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಪುನರುಚ್ಚಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈಗ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಲೋಕಾಯುಕ್ತಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮೈಸೂರು ಲೋಕಾಯುಕ್ತಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು ದೂರುದಾರರು ಮೈಸೂರಿನವರು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೂಡ ಮೈಸೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ತನಿಖೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತಲೇ ನೆನೆನೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
We can't stop any investigation. We know that, but still, I doesn't know what is the verdict of the court. I'll just find out and come back to you.
Sir, 3 months.
I don't know.
3 months the report has to be submitted.
I'm not aware of it. I'm not aware.
Shiv Sena leader Sanjay Raut stated on Thursday that he has been made a scapegoat following his conviction in a defamation case. A Mumbai court sentenced Raut, a Rajya Sabha member, to 15 days of simple imprisonment in a complaint filed by BJP leader Kirit Somayya's wife Medha Somaiya. The court later suspended the sentence for 30 days and granted him bail. Speaking to reporters, Raut questioned how individuals like him who voice concerns about corruption could expect justice when the Prime Minister visited the residence of the Chief Justice of India to partake in Modak during the Ganesh festival. This reference was directed at PM Narendra Modi's visit to Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud's home earlier this month, which received backlash from opposition parties. In her complaint, Medha Somaiya alleged that Raut accused them of being involved in a 100,000 crore scam related to the construction and maintenance of public toilets under the Meera Bhandar Municipal Corporation. The Enforcement Directorate has seized assets from controversial YouTuber Elvish Yadav and Punjabi singer Fazil Puria as a part of the money laundering investigation. Properties in Uttar Pradesh and Haryana were targeted after the ED questioned various individuals involved. Yadav has been accused of illegal snake supply and was previously arrested for allegedly using snake venom at parties, facing charges under the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotic Substances Act and the Wildlife Protection Act, although the NDPS charges were later dropped due to mistake. Despite Yadav's claims of innocence, the investigation continues to explore potential money laundering linked to these activities.
क्या कुछ कहना चाहेंगे मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग एक्ट के तहत जो आपको
लाया गया है
उसके लिए आया हूँ ना वो मैं थैंक यू
क्या कुछ कहना चाहेंगे मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग एक्ट के तहत जो आपको
लाया गया है
उसके लिए आया हूँ ना वो मैं थैंक यू
क्या कुछ कहना चाहेंगे मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग एक्ट के तहत जो आपको
लाया गया है
उसके लिए आया हूँ ना वो मैं थैंक यू
क्या कुछ कहना चाहेंगे मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग एक्ट के तहत जो आपको
लाया गया है
उसके लिए आया हूँ ना वो मैं थैंक यू
BJP MP Kangana Ranaut's recent comments advocating for the revival of the now repealed farm laws have sparked significant backlash, especially from within her party. National spokesperson Javi Shergill criticized her statements, suggesting they undermine the welfare initiatives of Prime Minister Modi and damage the party's relationship with Punjab farmers and the Sikh community. BJP spokesperson Gaurav Bhatia clarified that Ranaut's views are her personal opinion, emphasizing that the party disapproves of her remarks. This incident underscores the BJP's sensitivity to farmer sentiments, especially given past protests over the laws. Ranaut's history of controversial statements complicates her position, prompting the party to quickly distance itself from her views to protect its public image. Overall, this fallout highlights the BJP's ongoing struggle to navigate contentious issues while maintaining party unity and voter support, particularly in Punjab.
Firstly, I am grateful to the Bharatiya Janata Party for distancing themselves from the comments of Ms. Kangana Ranaut. But as a Punjabi, I must say that Ms. Kangana Ranaut's consistent rant, useless, baseless and illogical statements against the Sikh community, the farmer of Punjab, is doing a damage and is damaging all the good work, the welfare oriented, the Vikas oriented work being done, has been done by Prime Minister Narendra Modi for the welfare of Punjab, Punjabi and Punjabiyat. Having said that, there should not be any doubt that Prime Minister Narendra Modi's bond with Punjab, with the farmer of Punjab, with Punjabiyat is an unbreakable bond, unshakable bond, and that bond should not be judged or seen through the lens of irresponsible comments.
And now it's time for some international news. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced on Thursday that his government has not responded to a joint push from the United States and its allies for a 21-day ceasefire in the ongoing conflict with Hezbollah. A statement from Netanyahu's office clarified that he had ordered the Israeli army to continue the fighting with full force. The call for a ceasefire follows Israeli airstrikes on Hezbollah, which have resulted in hundreds of casualties and the displacement of tens of thousands in Lebanon this week. The United States, European Union and several Arab states issued a joint statement describing the situation in Lebanon as intolerable and detrimental to both Israelis and Lebanese. US President Joe Biden and French President Emmanuel Macron, along with other allies, urged an immediate 21-day ceasefire along the Lebanon-Israel border to allow for diplomatic efforts towards a settlement. This appeal was made during discussions on the sidelines of the United Nations General Assembly in New York, involving leaders from Western nations, Japan, and key Gulf Arab states including Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE. Russian President Vladimir Putin today issued a stark nuclear warning to the West, particularly in the event of a massive air attack on Russia, including potential strikes using cruise missiles supplied to Ukraine by the UK. His comments followed an urgent meeting with Moscow's top security council, where the topic of Russia's nuclear deterrence was a key focus. The warning comes as a concern grows in Moscow regarding Western support for Ukraine's military capabilities, especially the UK's reported approval of its Storm Shadow cruise missile for strikes deep within Russian territory. Last week, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer travelled to Washington, D.C. to meet with US President Joe Biden, where they discussed the implications of Ukraine using such weapons against Russia. Russian intelligence has indicated that the possibility of these strikes necessitates a revision of Moscow's nuclear doctrine, citing the escalating conflict as a critical factor in this security strategy.
Nuclear arms is the last resort of defending our sovereignty. We have always been responsible regarding matters like these because we understood how strong this weapon is, and we were trying to strengthen the legal framework of global stability to stop nuclear weapons and its components from proliferating across the world. Now the nuclear triad is the important component of ensuring security of our country. First of all, there is a basic principle of using nuclear weapon, which is using nuclear arms is the last resort of defending our sovereignty. We have always been responsible regarding matters like these because we understood how strong this weapon is, and we were trying to strengthen the legal framework of global stability to stop nuclear weapons and its components from proliferating across the world. Now the nuclear triad is the important component of ensuring security of our country. First of all, there is a basic principle of using nuclear weapon, which is using nuclear arms is the last resort of defending our sovereignty. We have always been responsible regarding matters like these because we understood how strong this weapon is, and we were trying to strengthen the legal framework of global stability to stop nuclear weapons and its components from proliferating across the world. Now the nuclear
A recent photo of billionaire Elon Musk with Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni has gone viral, leading to speculation on social media about a potential romance between the two. The buzz intensified during an award ceremony in New York on Tuesday, where Musk praised Meloni as authentic, honest, and truthful while presenting her with the Atlantic Council Global Citizen Award. Musk described it as an honor to present the award to someone who is even more beautiful on the inside than she is on the outside. In response to Tesla's fan club's playful question about whether they might date, Musk clarified that they are not dating. Meloni received the award for her strong support of the EU and for being Italy's first female prime minister. During her time in New York for the annual high-level meeting of the United Nations General Assembly, she expressed her gratitude to Musk for his kind words on her official X account. Musk also emphasized his admiration for Meloni, noting her impressive leadership as Prime Minister of Italy and highlighting the rarity of authenticity in politics. The Enforcement Directorate has frozen cryptocurrency accounts linked to the Chinese online gaming app FIEWIN, totaling approximately 25 crores. This action is part of an investigation into foreign nationals involved in online gaming in India, revealing that around 400 crores were transferred from India to China through the app. 4 Indian nationals have been arrested, including key figures Arun and Alok Sahu from Odisha. Investigators found evidence of a network converting funds from Indian gamers into cryptocurrency, with communication logs indicating coordination between Chinese nationals and Indian associates via Telegram. The ED aims to dismantle this financial network to safeguard India's economic interest. India has officially surpassed Japan to become the third most powerful country in Asia, according to 2024 Asia Power Index by Lowy Institute. This achievement highlights India's strong economic growth, youthful population and rising global prominence, with an overall score of 39.1, trailing only the United States and China. The index assesses 27 countries based on military capability, economic strength and diplomatic influence. While India excels in future resources, it faces challenges in economic relationships and defense networks. Nevertheless, the country's strategic military modernization and active diplomacy under Prime Minister Narendra Modi are bolstering its influence. India is also projected to become the 4th largest economy by 2025, further solidifying its global standing. That's all for today. Stay connected for more updates. Thank you.